sing an Aguinaldo and I don't start to prance. Every time I look at a Christmas tree aglow, I will get excited and stimulated so. My favorite time of the year is Christmas. For me there is no other time like Christmas. New Year's and Easter on my agenda as precious and sublime, but I love Christmas time.
99.9 WEFM. WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Rise and shine. Let's get ready to take on the day. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
Well, it is Tuesday.
Yippee-yi-yay.
It is a Tuesday morning in the beautiful country of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I don't know where you are listening to me this morning, but I hope it's beautiful there. If it's not, that's how it is sometimes, but I'm just letting you know that where I am, it's beautiful. So, hear what? If it's not as beautiful where you are, you know what to do. Book a flight and come over, come down, come up, come around, come over, wherever you're coming from, come out and come to this country, all right? It is Activated Mornings on WEFM with none other than Roleza and Dianna right here this morning, all right? So, how are you feeling? I am a bit tired, and I know Roleza, you're feeling.
We have reason to be tired, right? Does it even have anything to do
valid
with us
reason
being lackadaisical and staying up and watching TV or this or that? WEFM had us out last night. All right, so last night was the annual WEFM concert. And it was my second attendance and Dianna's first, I believe, right? So we did have a good time. We stayed out a little later than I think that we expected to, but hey, it was all in good fun, all right? So just want to give commendations to Dianna, Rajiv, Jules, Willis, and Miss D, and Narissa, and everybody else who was a part of the planning process. Mr. Bowman, everybody who was a part of the planning process, and this is the problem with calling names. I'm hoping that I didn't forget anybody, any key persons. But commendations to all of you. Commendations to persons who performed last night as well, and to all the persons who attended and participated in whichever way, right? So
yes.
it was a good concert. It was a good concert. I have to say hats off to Jade.
Oh,
Jade is an upcoming artist here in SVG.
Yes.
She may not know words a lot, but she can carry a tune, all right? And if anybody wants to know who Jade I'm speaking about, I'm joking around on Jules and Miss D's granddaughter, Jade. So she took the mic several times last night, and she was singing in her own way.
Very confidently.
Very much so. Right? So commendations to everybody. And of course,
and there was the other little girl. I don't remember her name.
Yes, Janelle's daughter. Oh gosh, yes. Janelle, I forget your daughter's first name. My apologies. But Janelle, Frederick's daughter as well. Yes.
The children were there. The children were out late last night. Yeah, man. They were in the session enjoying themselves as well. Not bad at all. It was good to be out. I mean, it was close to home, so I didn't mind being out late. True. Because I didn't have to travel far. Right, so I didn't mind. I had two children out with me as well. They enjoyed themselves. They truly did. I know one little boy, as soon as he got home, he was knocked out. I don't know if the other girl was knocked out immediately too. But
that little boy was drinking a lot of sugar that night, last night.
Yes.
So I'm not surprised. Yes, but so it's always fun, keeping things in the Christmas spirit. As much as everything else is going on around us, in your own little way, you have to find ways in which to enjoy your Christmas. Listen, I ain't telling nobody my business again here. Evan is saying, Roleza, you love rum. This is based on the conversation yesterday. All right. So good morning to Evan. Good morning to Joshua. Good morning to Demon, who already showed us up on the Facebook, well, on WhatsApp. And good morning to Baka, the gentleman who I met at the food shop in Camden Park yesterday. So good morning to you as well. And good morning to Jeff's friend. Jeff's friend, I forget your name. I met you last night. You introduced yourself, and I am one of them people on this. Oh gosh. Anyway, I forgot your name, but good morning to you.
Just
as well.
a little reminder, right?
Yeah. So yeah, so and to all the silent listeners as well who would meet us outside, who will not necessarily interact with us on air, but who would meet us in the streets or wherever and let us know that they listen to the program and they're enjoying the program. Special good morning to you as well. Evan, tell me read the full text. No, Evan, just read the first sentence. All right, go ahead. Dianna.
All right. So it is just about time for P. John to call us to give us his commentary at this time. So P. John, the time is yours. The line is yours. You can call us now, all right? Just to let you know, it's 7:23 and we are awaiting a call from Mr. P. John to bring us his morning commentary. All right. So while we wait on P. John, I wonder, is there anybody listening that has gone to 9 mornings so far since it started? Is yesterday? Right?
It started yesterday.
Anybody went to 9 mornings yesterday? Anybody went this morning? Anybody listening went? Tell us now. Send us a little text, or maybe you could give us a call and tell us how you enjoyed it, how it's been going so far for you that have gone. Some people, sleep at those hours. I'm calling no names.
I actually looked at it. No, so while I'm getting ready to come in on the morning, I started looking at it yesterday and today, and it is something I'm happy to see the numbers, the persons who are turning out for it, the number of children who are also present at the event, the work in which the MCs are doing in order to keep things lively. Because I don't know how it is you get people fully awake so early in the morning, but they're doing an excellent job, right? Well, they've only done a broadcast from Kingston so far, right? So they're doing an excellent job, to the sponsors who have contributed gifts or whatever, you're also doing your part in terms of keeping people interested and motivated to come back to the event as well. So I'm really and truly happy to see it. I feel like now I'm missing out.
So it does go.
Because I've declared before that I've never attended a 9 mornings event because of how early it starts. But looking at what is happening and looking at the crowd and looking at the fact that people are being kept busy. It's not like a lull in the program where you get bored or anything, or people have a reason to leave and come back. No, it's not. That hasn't been happening from what I've been seeing, and it's little silly activities that keep people entertained. So I'm really truly happy to see it, and now I could understand why people in the diaspora, like especially those in England, or with the time zone that's significantly ahead of ours, why it is that they're always logged in looking at these events, because I'm there saying, I could totally understand why now. So
All right. So P. John, anytime you're ready to call us, you can call us. In the meantime, we will speak. We think we have some time. So yesterday, 2 things happened yesterday. One, the National Liberation Movement had their press conference, and 2, the police also had their press conference. The police also had their press conference. Now, we can't really say much about the NLM press conference, unfortunately, because we don't have the necessary resources that we need. They were streaming live yesterday, but we can't find the live anymore to look back and see certain things that took place. But hopefully we'll get something soon. Roleza, you
All right. So I did start looking at it because I am open-minded to entertaining the idea of a third party, right? I know that many persons look at them sometimes as a mockery and that sort of thing, but I try to be open-minded about candidates putting themselves forward on serious national business, as well as, you know, people finding the courage to do so. So I did start to look at the launch. I can say that initially off the bat, in terms of the setting, etc., it was a little bit. It's not something that I would not have necessarily suggested. If you are going to be launching a party, the aesthetics in terms of where it is that you're launching it, it needs to look a little bit more professional, look a little bit more serious, right?
Yes.
So that was one of the first things that drew my attention. The second thing was you're starting a national party. And the singing of the national anthem was only the first verse and the chorus. Listen, at no point in time is it ever okay for us to abridge the singing of our national anthem, much less for a political party that is being launched, right? I also noted that the only candidate that the only person that I knew was another candidate besides Mrs. Charles Frederick, or Miss Charles Frederick, was Elton James, and it sounds as if he's running for the constituency of North Leeward, right? So I don't know if there are more slates of more candidates to be launched. I am not sure. What it is that was interesting for me is that I tried to go back because I took a break from looking at the press conference to go and listen to the police press conference. Tried to go back to find the live, and the live was taken down. Right. So I am not sure what happened. What's the reason for that? But I really and truly would like to be able to look at it in its entirety so that I can form my own opinion of whether or not this is a viable party for support for the next general elections. So, yeah.
Right. All right. So that is it for that. No, that is it for that press conference. Now, for the police press conference, let me tell you some of the goodies that were announced if you have not already heard. All right, so yesterday the police held their press conference. Just to note that today there's going to be the start of the gun intelligence workshop that's taking place, a collaborative effort between the police, the Ministry of National Security, CARICOM Impact, and I think I'm forgetting one, but I'll get back to that. So yesterday in our press conference, the police said, going forward, you will see a police presence throughout the country. All right. So they say at times when you think they're not there, don't assume they're not there. They have to act strategically to help to step on this issue of crime and violence. Right. They also said that they will be knocking on doors. We're going to see more police officers doing traffic operations, and they plan to carry out several searches as well. They say you may not feel, so when they're doing these things, we may not feel the results immediately, but things take time. So as they tighten up what they're doing, they guarantee, that's what they said, they guarantee you will feel the impact and you will see the results. All right. So I like some of the things that I heard. Of course, you always, for a lot of us, we usually want to see it in action, but I like some of the things that I heard.
As well.
Nothing.
As opposed to read your mind, fill in the blanks?
No. You'd have to read my mind. No, on a serious note, though, I am pleased with some of the things that I heard. I just want to see more being done. I have something I wanted to mention, but we're going to talk about that a little bit later, so I wouldn't say that now, but that's one of the best news I got out of that press conference. The news about Precious Williams, that was one of the best news for me out of that press conference. Yeah, so
all right, so I looked at the press conference as well, and yes, I am happy to hear of the police sounding, morning officers sounding as though they are going to be a bit more serious and a bit more direct and a bit more in your face with regards to trying to curb the crime situation, especially most related to gun-related violence here in SVG. The thing about it, last night, there was another killing, all right? And while it is I was at the event last night, somebody made a comment to me, though the criminal is not even taking the press conference seriously, because just last night, directly after the press conference, but not directly after, but you know what I mean, right? Same day. Few hours later, there was another killing. And for persons who may not be aware, a person who has been identified by the alias of South was shot and killed in Roseau, Sion Hill. And I think that this takes the number up to 53. I think it takes the number. This person's death or this person's killing has taken the homicide number up to 53. So is it a case where criminals are laughing in the face of police? Or is it a case where now this is even serious more motivation for police officers to go and do exactly what it is that they say they're going to be doing? All right. I'm not going to expand on this any further. And if you want to know how I felt, go back to a recording from last week. All right. I'm not going to expand on this any further, but I am not a person who likes to hear a lot of talk. I like to see action. So let me see the action that is happening based on what the officers said. You actually singing that song? All right. Based on what the police have said yesterday at their press conference, let me see the merit or the substance of what it is that they say that they're going to do put into action from today going forward.
And one of the things I hope I'm not going to be seeing a lot of things from the public when the police start doing what they say they're doing, because I know we tend to cry out, police, what are you doing? Help, what is this? What is the police doing? And then when they start doing certain things, we self would say, what wrong with the officer? Where do they feel it's promotion you want, and why you doing these things? When we have complained, we have called on them, we just beat them, we just give them licks and say we want this done. And now they said they're going to be more in our faces for our own safety. I hope that once they and officers, I hope they will not abuse that thing that they're going to do. Once they're doing what they are supposed to do, let us please understand that they have the job to do, and we call on them to do their job, right? So encourage your friends to understand that they have a job to do. That's it.
Your family as well.
And
family members, so a lot of them who the upholders.
Yeah. And with that, we are going to head out of our talk segment here, and very, very soon we will be bringing to you this morning's traffic talk.